Hedge bangers, how are you? Good to see you all here again. I suppose nobody's going out because there's no damn petrol, is there? But there we go. Ready? I was washed up and pushed aside. I contemplated suicide. Heart was in a massive pain. I felt I couldn't love again. Taken to the very brink, I couldn't even start to think. You could love a man of stone while you still being on his own. And they told me only angels had wings. Yes, they told me only angels had wings. But you make my heart sing. Sunday night, kisses made me feel alright. Held me close till morning time. We stayed in bed till 9:30. Couldn't tear myself away. Then you asked if I would stay. Did you choose to teach me love? Were you sent from God above? And they told me only angels have wings. They told me only angels have wings. You make my heart sing. Sing. Couldn't bear to be away from you, knowing that our love was true. Move my home, move my heart, so we would never be apart. Now I hear your footsteps on the stair, smell your perfume in the air, catch your eye in mirrored glass and smile because you're mine at last. And they told me only angels had wings. As they told me only angels had wings. You make my heart sing. Sing. Only angels have wings. Well, thank you. That was a song I wrote about the late Tracy when she was walking up to bed one night and I saw her in the mirror coming up the stairs, and it just inspired me, I suppose. Anyway, as I was saying, good to see you here. I don't know how many people are watching. Oh, quite a few. I haven't got any comments yet, but we may well have. I am on my phone here and it doesn't always do the business. Sorry about the technical problems we had 2 weeks ago, but we got there in the end, and the good thing is you didn't have to listen to too much of me. So every cloud has a silver lining, doesn't it? Now this week we've got a video from Kevan Taplin coming up, and more about that in a moment. We've got the full video of To Wait Q's Summer She Can Do What She Wants, because that went down, their concert 2 weeks ago went down really, really well. So we thought we'd play the full video for you, which is quite sumptuous. And our special guest is somebody who I met at the Cream of the Crop Festival this year. It's Carys. I think you're really, really going to enjoy her set. It's a superb little thing. So we got a full show lined up for you, lots of things to do. Now, we'll go to our first video, shall we? Now, this is Kevan Taplin, and the reason he's asked me to play this video, Kevin's recently had a really, really serious operation, and he's trying to recover his voice. Good luck, Kevin. We hope you do. And in the meantime, he sent me this video, and just to keep him in everybody's mind. So pop along to kevintaplin.com if you want to maybe download some of his stuff. But in the meantime, please enjoy this. It's a track called Critters.
One day, them critters went away. One day, the critters went away. One day, the critters went away. They'll be back on that judgment day. Then that sorrow all got washed away. That sorrow all got washed away. Was the worst rain that I'd ever seen. Watch that sorrow came down in New Orleans. Then them trees all got washed away. Them trees all got washed away. Them trees all got washed away. They'll be back on that judgment day. Preacher Murphy, he taught us all to pray. Preacher Murphy, he taught us all to pray. Preacher Murphy, he taught us all to pray. Yes, I pray on that judgment day. Yes, I pray on that judgment day.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and Kev, get well soon, mate, and hopefully your voice will be angelic as ever for us in the future. So good luck, Kev. Well, it's a weird time, isn't it? Yet again, no fuel in the garages because a whole load of idiots think that if 80 garages are closed out of over 8,000, then that means that everything's going to go tits up. So I'm supposed to be going away tomorrow. I reckon I can get as far as either Thetford or Barton Mills, and if I can't get any fuel by then, I'm going to have to turn around and come home, which would be bloody annoying. But everywhere in Wyndham sold out of fuel, and when places aren't sold out, there's queues everywhere, and it's bloody ridiculous. So if any of you have been out there today filling up and queuing and panic buying, you've upset me, all right? Now we're going to do a song. Do you remember last week we started off and it was in complete utter silence, and everyone was sort of telling us, oh, you got no sound, and we didn't know what was going wrong. But we sorted it in the end. So this was the song that I was actually playing. Unless you were a lip reader, you wouldn't have known. Yesterday I went outside with my mama's mason jar, caught a lovely butterfly. When I woke up today, looked in on my fairy pet, she had withered all away. No more sighing in her breast. I'm sorry for what I did. I did what my body told me to. I didn't mean to do you harm. Every time I figure out just what I want, it slips away. My goal, it slips away. Smelled you on my hands for days, couldn't wash away the scents. I'm a dog and you're a bit. I guess you're as real to me. Maybe I can live with that. Maybe I need fantasy. Life of chasing butterfly. I'm sorry for what I did. I did what my body told me to. I didn't mean to do you harm. Every time I figure out just what I want, it slips away. My goal, it slips away. I told you I would return when the robin builds his nest, but I ain't never coming back. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And that's Butterfly, and that was written by, they were in Weezer, anyway, and it meant a lot to me, actually, that song, because the chorus really summed up a girlfriend, who often did that. Anyway, what was I going to tell you? I've totally forgotten what I was going to say, and I thought, oh, that's really important. I could bring that up, but it's gone out of my brain. You see, I've actually stopped writing scripts because I was just reciting what was on the page, and also it was making life far too easy for Mike as well. By the way, hello, Mike.
Hello, Robin.
There you go. There's Mike over in the corner, producing away, operating cameras, and he's got a new toy with him this week. He's got Bluetooth headphones, so we don't get any feedback. But it means I can't hear what the hell's going on when we're not here, so I'm just waiting for him to say 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5, and it goes a bit like that. So it's a new weird experience for me. I still haven't remembered what it was I was going to tell you, but what the heck, we've got lots on today, lots to fit in, so we might as well go along to our next video. Now, you may remember 2 weeks ago, we had 2AQ, and they sent us a special recording of their summer concert, which I was actually attending on Zoom. And they debuted their new single, and it was called Summer She Can Do What She Wants. And so Mark and Carolina, one day I'll get her name right, first time. They sent us over the full version of their video, and if you buy the single, it's this long. It's really lovely, and I was having a chat with Brian Temple on Facebook earlier this week, and he was saying, he said, I really like this song. It's just sort of so relaxing. So please, really enjoy it, and it's Summer She Can Do What She Wants by 2AQ.
Summer is a fire in her unending morning, pouring down her heat till it gets too hot. Summer's what you need, but she's quenched all the yearning. Though you've had enough, you can't tell her good night. Though you've had enough, she won't tell you good night. She can do what she wants, you'll always need summer. She can do what she wants, you'll always be hers. She can do what she wants, you're never free. Summer. She can do what she wants, you're on your knees. To the summer light. She can do what she wants. She can do what she wants. She can do what she wants. Summer. Will always be
Hello. I hope you enjoyed that. It was lovely, wasn't it? I mean, it's and I think that was mainly filmed in Denmark, where Mark and Carolina live. I've remembered what it was that was so important. I needed to look at my phone and see who was here, because I've been having a few problems with it. For some reason, I can't get on But go back to the beginning, and Bob Jankowski says they're here, and him and Kathy are there, and it was a nice song. He was talking about the first song we did. Kev drew it, John Parker. Kev says I'm wearing his shirt, and I forgot one of the very, very early Hedges. I bought some of these shirts, and I bought them in UK sizes. Unfortunately, they came in Chinese sizes, but luckily it fitted Kevin, and Kevin won the raffle. So great for Kev. It's my shirt though, Kev, not yours. Okay, mate. Paul Dewing is watching. My cousin Paul. How did Kings Lynn do today, Paul? Did they win? Last I saw, they were drawing 0-0. You notice that West Ham won again? 2-1. Yeah. Good old Hammers. Do you know, something else I was going to tell you? Every now and again I do something really, really stupid. Usually in an effort to save money. And earlier this week I thought, I need some new razor blades. My Gillette things, I'd nearly run out. I need some new ones desperately. And they're expensive, aren't they? I mean, everybody knows that razor blades are way more expensive than they should be. And maybe if I talk about them enough, I can create a razor blade shortage, and then I can go into business. So I bought some of these cheap razor blades, £7 for 16. And they've gone straight in the bin because I just tried to take half my face off with one go, and absolutely useless. Don't buy cheap razor blades, buy the originals, they're much better. So we're going to sing another song now, and then we're going to have Carys on, and Carys has just joined us. She's watching now. Let's see if we can get this right this time. My friends are gone, my hair is grey. I ache in the places where I used to play. I'm crazy for love, but I'm not coming home. I'm just paying my rent every day in the Tower of Song. I said to Hank Williams, how lonely does it get? Hank Williams hasn't answered me yet, but I hear him coughing all night long. 100 floors above me right here in the Tower of Song. I was born like this, I had no choice. I was born with the gift of a golden voice and 27 angels from the great beyond. They tied me to a stage right here in the Tower of Song. So you can stick your little pins in your voodoo doll. I'm very sorry, baby, but that don't look like me at all. And I'm standing by the window where the light is strong. They don't let women kill you, not here in the Tower of Song. Say I've grown bitter, of this you can be sure. The rich have got their channels in the bedrooms of the poor. And there's a mighty judgment coming, babe, but I might be wrong. You see, you hear these funny voices in the Tower of Song. I see you standing on the other side. I way back when. And all the bridges are burning that I might have crossed. But I feel so close to everything that will last. That we'll never, never have to lose it again. I bid you farewell, don't know when I'll be back. They're moving us tomorrow to the tower down the track. You'll be hearing from me, baby, long after I'm gone. I'll be speaking to you sweetly from a window in the Tower of Song. And that's Mr. Cohen's Tower of Song. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, after all the problems we had last week and I think the week before, we actually are running to time today. That is pretty amazing. So just have a quick check. Oh, well, all the booties seem to be in. So that's good. So we have I think we've got a full complement of booties. And Barbara Stewart, Ty from Sheffield. Hello, Barbara. Welcome along. And Kings Lynn, Paul says Kings Lynn lost 1-0 to Wealdstone. God, dear. Oh, well, see, that's what happens, you know. Norwich and Kings Lynn, same colour shirts, tied in together. Anyway, we're going to move on now to our special guest. Now, I actually came across our guest tonight a few months back and chased her up and asked her if she would play a set for us. And she agreed. Then, Jerry D'Agaccio got in touch with me and told me that he'd booked the same person for Cream of the Crop. So I was doubly pleased. And I got to meet Carys at Cream of the Crop in Cropredy, and she's a lovely, lovely person, and superbly talented, and has invented actually Max the Pirate Cat, which became quite a favourite of Cats. That's Cat with a K, not Max the Pirate. Well, you know what I mean. So anyway, look. I really want you to enjoy this, so please sit back and for the next half an hour, enjoy the company of Carys.
Built upon the old straight track, an ancient way few ever tried to understand, had secrets whispered to the stones, and those who learn to hear. On a winding trail in the moors in late November, when the air hangs damp with the rain that can't quite fall, see the standing stones loom tall, grasped by the mist in folding gentle fingers, held against the outline of the sky, in times long past, in a lifetime or a season, when we brought the stones and we asked them how to stand, when we listened to a song, for we understood the words of nature's heart. Earth's memory is the only one that knows how they still stand, built upon the old straight track, an ancient way few ever tried to understand, had secrets whispered to the stones, and those who learn to hear. Clouds flow, birds fly, deer run in the same direction. Follow the trail in the line the mandrake grows, down a road no man has made. If you listen, then your feet still know the way. Though the wind blows west, still the earth path leads you on. Built upon the old streets track, an ancient way few ever tried to understand, a secret whispered to the stones, and those who learn to hear, to a patch of grass in a clearing of the woodland, just a single road leading in, made of earth and stones. No houses near for miles, just the magic of a time no one remembers. Stands a tiny church, never empty in the last 500 years. Built upon the old streets track, an ancient way few ever tried to understand, a secret whispered to the stones, and those who learn to hear, and the mist falls back to reveal an old flint cottage, for she lives here still, old eyes, young fates, healer's hands, the forest wife of old. You'll be healed if you can find her, and the magic of belief will call you home. Built upon the old streets track, an ancient way few ever tried to understand, that secret whispered to the stones, and those who learn to hear further down the old street track. What will you find there if you try to understand, that secret's whispered to the stones? Good evening, everybody. Thanks ever so much, Rob, for asking me to sing. As he might have mentioned, we met when I played at Cream of the Crop Festival at Field 8, Cropredy, last month. And he said if I'd come along and sing a few songs, he'd be very happy, and I'd be very happy because I like singing songs for people. So first one, that was the Old Straight track, and that was the opening track off my newest album, Wolf Song, which... small plug is here, which you can purchase from admusicshop.com. This next one is a single which I wrote about a year ago, actually. I wrote it last September, and it was inspired by talking to a fellow who was working as an accountant, and he'd got a new job 2 weeks before lockdown started, so he'd never met any of his colleagues, and it just sort of got me to thinking how life had changed for everybody. So this is Redefined. Talk to me of numbers, the same ones every day, sitting in the same chair, nothing much to say, never thought to budget for solitary time, adding up to questions. Is this working redefined? Walking through a house, the room's quiet and cold, each one sad and soulless, wasted and alone. Didn't think of planning for solitary time. Nobody sleeping near me. Is this living redefined? without words to sing, playing to an empty room. Are you listening? Everyone's live streaming. Never thought I'd find tickets to my own home. Is this music redefined? 10 months only meeting with faces on a screen. I've not yet met you in person. This new life, what does it mean? But better times can follow. Now I've come to find we still say see you tomorrow. Is this friendship redefined? We still say see you tomorrow. Is this friendship redefined? Thank you. That was Redefined. You can find the video on my YouTube channel. Sounds even better if I don't smack the guitar against the music stand, doesn't it? So, quick change of clicky machine, because otherwise frightfulness will ensue with this next one, because I'm inviting my friend the harmonizer to join in on this one. This is another one off Wolf's song. This is Calling. This is actually the only cover version in the set. This was written by music by John Goodluck, who's Suffolk singer-songwriter, who's been performing since the 70s, and lyrics by poet Sheila Haskins. It's called Calling, and every time I've done this one live so far, it's made the rain stop. A pocket full of moonbeams, call the magic in. Here's a sixpence for your dreams. Watch the sixpence spin. The land of fairies shall reveal. Call the magic in. All your heart seeks to conceal. Watch the sixpence spin. Call the magic in. Call the magic in. Spin that sixpence away to shins as you watch the sixpence spin. Never early, never late. Call the magic in. For all who seek to cast their fate. Spin, spin, spin. All to hold the sacred key. Call the magic in. For journeying beneath the tree. Spin, spin, spin. Silver birch doth wait betide. Call the magic in. Gives protection for the right. Spin, 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 spin. Call the magic in. Won't you call the magic in? Spin that sixpence away to shins. Spin, spin, spin. The land of fairies shall reveal. Call the magic in. All your heart seeks to conceal. Spin, spin, spin. For it's sixpence spun with care. Call the magic in. She'll make your past and future fair as you watch the sixpence spin. With a new moon silver waxing and the old moon waning dim. Spin that sixpence away to shins. Call the magic in. Call the magic in. Won't you call the magic in? Spin that sixpence away to shins. Spin, spin, spin. Weave the silken thread with care. Call the magic in. Dream the sixpence spin. Watch that sixpence start to spin. All the magic in, turning fate and all that's been. Watch the sixpence spin. A pocket full of moonbeams, all the magic in. Here's a sixpence for your dreams. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, call the magic in. Won't you call the magic in? Spin that sixpence of weird shins and call the magic in. Call the magic in. Won't you call the magic in? Spin that sixpence weird shins. Call the magic in. Thank you. This next one, I'm actually going to give the guitar a little bit of a break and have a drink at the same time. Though not at the same time as I'm singing, because that would be silly. Right, this is based on a local legend. Local to me, anyway. Very local to where I'm performing at the moment, which is in my producer David Wright's studio, which is in Bungay. So this is Black Dog Rides Tonight. This is the legend of Black Shuck, the devil dog of Bungay and Blythburgh. Late one night, as the moon shines bright, and you're making your way home, across the fields and footpaths, seldom walked and lit unknown, a feeling creeps right up your neck, and you sense you're not alone. Then you hear the padding footsteps close behind. You tell yourself it's in your head, must have been the food or wine, but seeming of their own accord, your footsteps double time. Don't want to look behind you, tell yourself that all is fine. But hot breath on your neck tells another tale. Black dog running wild through mist and fading light, through shadowed lane and whispered tale the black dog rides. Ancient tale from another night when the fear was all too real. A shadowed beast stalked silent through the fog and through the storm. They crept inside the church to hide, in trust they knelt to pray, but the sacred was no sanctuary that day. Black dog running free through mist and fading light, through shadowed lane and whispered tale the black dog rides. The terror leapt into their midst with eyes of glowing red, as claws and teeth tore living flesh feel sore to strike them dead. He showed no mercy to his prey, too strong to be borne down, then vanished like a phantom in the storm. Black dog running wild through mist and fading light, through shadowed lane and whispered tale the black dog rides. No need to look behind you now, for safer times are these. Ancestral tales of devil dogs too strange to be believed. But in the town of Bungay, does any dare to say who left his claw marks on the old church door? Black dog running free through mist and failing light, through shadowed lane and whispered tale the black dog rides. Black dog, where are you? Through mist and fading light, through shadowed lane and whispered tale the black dog rides tonight. Okay, so as some of you might know, I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism, and I always claimed I would never write an autobiographical song. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? So the next few are off my first album, which is A Different Kind of Normal, also available from admusicshop.com. Second visual aid replaced. Okay, so this is 13, which is the title track off my first album. I know it's got a different title, but that's because it's a different kind of normal. shooting star is not an age. I won't look you in the eye unless I'm standing on a stage. I remember everything you've ever said to me, except directions, because left and right can interchange, and instructions knit together in my mind unless they're written down in my imagination. Your house looks just like mine. Absolutely anything might happen at practically any point in time. 5 minutes means exactly 300 seconds. Later could be a decade down the line. There's only black or white. I can't see shades of grey. And there's a different kind of normal flowing through my veins. Not comfortable, not predictable, just me. I see amethyst and crimson in a speck of dust. Viridian and olive war within the universe of a microscopic leaf. Just when I've fallen upwards to the end of time, laid out against the heavens, held a supernova glowing in the palm of just one hand. I see everything in detail, and the universe is just one point in time. Together they lie resting in my mind, 'cause there's a different kind of normal looking through my eyes. Not practical, not conventional, just me. I hear words that have no meaning. I see faces that I know I won't remember in a day. I might recognize you tomorrow by your glasses, or the freckles on your hand, or the lights are much too bright and the colors dance too loud. Unless I'm singing, then it all falls into place, and for an instant then I understand. My soul stops screaming, I wish I was normal. Nobody else gets to choose what my normal has to be. And there's a different kind of normal singing in my mind. Mostly logical, not neurotypical, just me. Not comfortable, not predictable. That always confuses people the first time they hear that one. Okay, so I hope you're in the mood for a horror story, because this was originally a ghost story by J. Sheridan Le Fanu, and it's based on the tale of Sir Dominic's bargain. And Sir Dominic makes a deal with the devil, and then he changes his mind. To give you the fuller effect of this one, I would like to invite my producer, David Wright, to come and play the backing on it. So this gives you an idea of what this one actually sounds like on the album, hint, hint. So the moral of this tale is, never make a deal with the devil and change your mind, and always have an up-to-date calendar. This is Sir Dominic's bargain. If death were a thing that money could buy, the rich they would live, and the poor would die. My horse stands in the stable with his bridle at the wall. I may need him in the morning, or else never at all. Sir Dominic, so desperate from troubles he must flee, thought to hang upon the branches of the great oak tree. His money had been squandered, the debts were piling high. He walked the path into the woods to find a place to die, when from the shadows came a man of wealth but cruel design. Gold-laced cocked hat, a gleaming smile, bright buckled shoes so fine. I'm recruiting for my legion, won't you join my fine brigade? My gold won't turn to ashes when it sees the light of day. 6 months I'll give you to decide if you will come my way. But then the bargain must be struck, or the gold will fade away. The young lord knew that bargain wasn't only for a day. Enlisting in this army meant he'd sign his soul away. The gold that he was offered saved his life but gave him pause. Would he sign the devil's bargain, find a way to cheat the cause? single soul against unwelcome death upon the tree. The Lord agreed to take the gold, his life against the fee. By morning all his debts were paid, he could rejoice once more. But now a nameless terror lurked behind every door. When 6 months passed, the debts began to gather once again. The hanging tree of servitude in the devil's name. Sir Dominic still feared to die, and so he took the fee. He signed his name in blood, forgot he was no longer free. 6 years passed by quickly, gambling, women, wine and song. But as the deadline loomed, he thought about his greatest wrong. He begged the priest to save him, swore to change his ways at last. Promised that his wayward life lay firmly in the past. If death were a thing that money could buy, the rich they would live and the poor would die. The last year of the bargain passed in virtue, prayer and toil. But secretly Sir Dominic yearned for his life of old. The final day in judgment loomed, he prayed but no one came. As midnight struck, the Lord rejoiced, for he was free again. A party I declare, the Lord cried, now that I am free. Bring drink, bring cards, bring music, I say bring them all to me. He drank and gambled freely as the night closed in around. I do declare the finest first of March I've ever known. If death were a thing that money could buy, the rich they would live and the poor would die. But my lord, it's not the first of March, how could you not have known? It surely is a leap year, still February's own. Sir Dominic grew pale, called for the priest to come with hair. But at that very moment heard a footstep on the stair. The heavy tread grew nearer as the midnight hour rang. Dark figure handing in the door that opened with a bang. Tell your master I expect him in the hallway by my side. For willingly or otherwise that debt must be repaid. If death were a thing that money could buy, the rich they would live and the poor would die. Sir Dominic's bargain. Don't have nightmares. Thank you very much to David Wright. If you're interested in electronic music, a few years back we did an album called Prophecy, which you might want to check out, and unsurprisingly it is also on AD Music Shop. Okay, so this is my last song, and I figured I'd also do another one about death. Well, actually it's not about death really, but I don't know what it's about my head. No subject is off limits. So the first half of this song is actually about my father's funeral, and it's happier than it sounds, believe me. And the second half is about a story I heard when I was 3 years old about a pixie who believed that every leaf you caught in the autumn meant a day of good luck for the following year. And it's called Charm. October winds and falling shadows, biting cold and longer nights, bring back memories that'll never be forgotten. Black car racing on your final flight. Butterfly dancing at the altar, unexpected angel man's black design. Half a verse is all they sing. Reach for the sky beneath the tree. But your Roanoke or sycamore help me. Reach for the future under the sky. The universe is listening for just one sigh. Gold and copper, rust and cherry, swiftly fallen to the grass. But for this one, it's a willow, so your wish will come to pass. One leaf fallen, soon forgotten. Catch a leaf for luck next year. Golden willow in your hand. Which day will it be? One leaf fallen, soon forgotten. Catch a leaf for luck next year. Golden willow in your hand. Which day will it be? One leaf fallen, soon forgotten. Catch a leaf for luck next year. Golden willow in your hand. Which day will it be? 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 Thank you very much. I'm Carys. Thank you, Rob, for inviting me. And now, back to the studio.
Well, thanks, Carys. That was really great, wasn't it? Eh? And I can see everybody online was enjoying that, and it's really great. So nice to see. And she's a great person. Try and catch her in concert sometime, festivals or whatever. And why not go to Bandcamp, buy some of her music, or donate via PayPal me even. No, it's not PayPal me, that's PayPal her, if you know what I mean. But a PayPal me thing and not PayPal dot her, what, you know what I mean. I think we've had quite a successful show. It's actually worked, hasn't it? Apart from the fact that I'm in charge. But other than that, it's been quite good, hasn't it? So, you know, I'd like to sort of thank everybody involved. So thanks for Kevan for getting in touch with us and sending in the video. And as I said earlier, Kev, you know, get well soon. We hope it all works out for you. And to Wake You, thanks to them for sending their full video in. And that is quite a chilled little number, isn't it? And I saw quite a few people were enjoying that. And especially like Steph Richardson, I think you really enjoyed it, didn't you, Steph? And all the people that enjoyed Carys singing, including Sophie Watson, who I first met up with Sophie, I think it was back in the 90s, in a previous life, when I was married to somebody, and we used to go to Cambridge to see Fairport. We met this couple there, one of whom was Sophie Watson. And then a couple of years ago I recognised her at Crockbody, and this year it turns out she's great friends with Carys. So isn't life strange? Isn't life strange? No, we're not going to sing that one. We're going to finish with our normal number. So thanks to Mike for being in charge of the cameras, the sounds, and his posh new headphones. And thanks to you for watching. Thanks to Carys, to Ep2, and to Kevan. And we're going to finish with our normal finishing number. I'm alive again on a May morning. Gonna wipe the slate clean and follow my dream. All the early birds are here again, with a promise of a new life to come. Spring is here again. The sun is melting over the hill. Our roads are waiting to be revealed. For this day in history has brought us to here. Now it's all there for the taking. The day is what you see. The light's returning, work is in hand. All the cynics have vanished from where I stand. All the chances wasted of drawing us near. And all around there's a new life rising from the winter fields. I'm alive again. I'm alive again. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive again. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive again. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive again. I'm alive again. Thank you. And that was May morning, of course. And it's been great having you here again in my home. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks to all our artists. Please, 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 if you can find it in your hearts and your wallets to support them by going to their PayPal me addresses, do so. Details are going to come up on the credits at the end if you haven't remembered what they are. The show will be uploaded and on YouTube around about 11 o'clock or midnight tonight. So you can tune in on YouTube and watch again to your heart's content. And hopefully on YouTube it goes out HD as well, which is a bit better quality. So in the meantime, thank you all for watching. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have a show. I'd just be sitting here talking to a camera and to mic. And that wouldn't be any fun, would it? So, thanks to you all. Take care. See you soon. May your gods go with you. And bye!